Join us in celebrating Lake Shelbyville's 50th anniversary as we reflect on the early years of construction and development. Lake Shelbyville's story begins with the Flood Control Act of 1958, where Congress gives provisions for management of the Kaskaskia River Valley. In 1962, the Corps of Engineers set up a real estate office at Lake Shelbyville to begin acquiring land. And in 1963, the first construction contracts were let of Lake Shelbyville. Ground was broken on May 4th, 1963, with a ceremony from the governor, Otto Kerner. And in 1964, the recreational plans were released for development of picnic areas, marinas, beaches, campgrounds, and a nature museum. And the administration building was opened in 1965, and plans for construction continue. The actual work on the dam begins May 4th of 1966. The dam was built in 8 monolith sections, which were independent from each other in case of slippage after construction was complete. Mine shafts had to be located and filled with special concrete so that water behind the dam would not undercut the abandoned mine shafts and weaken the integrity of the dam. The dam was actually moved a few hundred feet south of the original location due to the problem with old mine shafts. In addition to issues on the actual construction of the dam, there were cemeteries that needed relocated in the flood stage. So all of the cemeteries that were located below the flood stage of Lake Shelbyville were moved to Quigley Cemetery. Any cemeteries that were above flood stage were fenced in. In addition to the construction of Lake Shelbyville, there was also a construction contract for a natural gas pipeline to install at 5 locations across the reservoir area. In June of 1969, the Kaskaskia River is diverted from the old river channel and through the spillway, and then they were able to begin the final phase of the project, which was the construction of an earthen dam across the valley floor. Several bridges were constructed due to the creation of Lake Shelbyville, and the most notable of those is the Finley Bridge, which was opened in 1967 with a total cost of approximately $1.4 million. This bridge is unique because it is the longest inland bridge on a secondary road in Illinois. It has 42 spans and is 3,170 feet long. The dedication of Lake Shelbyville took place on September 12th of 1970. The total cost of the project was $56 million. This day-long celebration featured Governor Richard B. Ogilvie as the official host and actor Pat O'Brien as the honorary master of ceremonies. At Lake Shelbyville, we often get the question, how much would it cost to build Lake Shelbyville today? Well, when construction began in 1963 until 2020 today, the inflation rate from the original cost of $56 million would now be $473 million.